Hey everyone, welcome back to the Nature Patch. Today's a really exciting day because I'm going to show you my seed order for my spring and summer plants that I'm going to be growing from seed. So I ordered from two different companies and they both arrived yesterday in the mail. So I ordered one from the Seed Collection and then the other from Boondie Seeds. I got quite a lot more from the Seed Collection and a bit less than Boondie Seeds. I find the Seed Collection is the cheapest site that I found to get seeds, and I haven't had a problem yet with their germination and their viability, so I like getting from that site. And I haven't tried Boondie Seeds yet, but they're a little bit more of a local, smaller scale seed company, so I wanted to give them a try. And they had a lot of interesting heirloom varieties and a really wide range of flowers that I also wanted to try out, so I got a really cool mix from both companies. So I'm going to show you what I've got. I got a lot of seeds, not gonna lie, probably way too many that I actually needed and don't have the space for them all, but I'm really interested in experimenting to see what grows in this area, as again I've never really had a really large space to garden with before, and I want to see what does well in what soil, what does well in summer. In summer it gets ridiculously hot here, so I'm interested to see what's going to grow and what's not. So although I got a lot of seeds, I'm not going to be growing all of these. Some of these seeds are just replenishing my seed stock that I always like to have on hand. Like I always grow beetroot, I always grow radishes, and a whole mixture of herbs. I'll show you first what I got from Boondie Seeds. I'm going to try and go through them all fairly quickly as I've got a lot of seed packets to go through. So I spent a total of $22 from Boondie Seeds and I got about 18 packets of seeds. So $22 for 18 packets is pretty good in my eyes. There's a lot in here. Okay, so I'll start with the tomatoes that I got from Boondie Seeds. I've only really ever grown cherry tomatoes and they're my favorite. I'm not a massive tomato eater, but I really do like them in like sauces and canning them. But I'm really interested to see how the ones that I grow taste and whether I'll like them or not. So from Boondie Seeds, I picked up the tomato black cherry, the atomic grape, and the pink bumblebee. I think they're all fairly smaller sized tomatoes, which I prefer. I'm not a big fan of massive beefsteak tomatoes. I really enjoy cherry tomatoes, and I'm really excited for the atomic grape ones because they look really cool. In terms of squash and cucumbers and melons and those kind of things, I picked up the German pickling cucumber. I'm really excited for that one. A golden scallopini squash. I really like these small little pan-sized squash. You can stuff them, or they're just really easy to cut up and eat straight away. These ones here, the horned cucumbers, look really cool, and I think you only really eat those little jelly bits, and I've heard they taste like a mixture between like banana and passion fruit, so I'm interested to try those ones. And the Kajari melons. I'm sure a lot of you watch Roots and Refuge Farm and Jess on there grows these ones, and I hadn't found them in Australia until I looked on the Boondie Seeds website. And melons are some of my favorite foods, but I do get a little bit bored with the rock melon that we get in the supermarkets, so I'm interested to try the Kajari melon. So I'm going to speed up the rest. This is all my salad and herbs that I got. Got some red lettuce, never know how to pronounce this, but chervil. Some red vein sorrel, which I think looks really pretty, and I have a bunch of coriander, but I really wanted to try the lemon coriander as well. In terms of flowers, they had a really good zinnia range, so if you're after zinnias, Boondie Seeds is a great place for pretty affordable zinnias. So from there I'm growing the Cherry Queen, also the Salmon Rose, and the Luminosa Pink Bright. I really love pinks and yellows at the moment, so I'm excited to try these. And the other flowers that I picked up were some blue cornflowers, some stock. These pink surprise calendulas looked really nice. And some mix of different snapdragons for my mum, because I can remember her growing snapdragons and I want to have them in the garden for when she comes. I'm going to be putting flowers interspaced everywhere where I can. I'm hoping to use most of these seed packets throughout spring and have flowers everywhere. Alright, so that's it for Boondi Seeds. I really liked their range of flowers and heirloom varieties of vegetables. I'll probably be purchasing a few more capsicums and chilies from them. They didn't have a lot on their website at the moment in stock, but I'm going to be looking in the next few days to pick up all of my chilies and capsicums from there as well. So next I'm going to go through really quickly, I say quickly, but it's probably going to take a while, all of the seeds that I got from the seed collection. So the seed collection is, like I said, one of the most affordable sites to get seeds. If you're on a budget and starting out, I'd really recommend checking out this website. They do some really cool heirloom varieties of vegetables and herbs and flowers. So I really like their site, and also their prices as well are really reasonable. You can get seed packets for most of the time $1, $1.20, so really affordable. Okay, so from the seed collection I got a lot. How much did I spend? Doesn't give me the total on here, but I think I spent around $60 or so, and I got probably around 50 packets of seeds, so yeah, it's alright. I'm probably not going to go through every single one. I'll just quickly mention a few from each little pile that I've put together, and show you what I'm most excited for from all of these seeds. So first of all, I'm really excited to grow beans. I absolutely love fresh beans. I think they do not compare to supermarket, and I'm really excited to try bush beans. Actually, I've never grown bush beans before, or even harvested from bush beans. Ones that I'm growing are the Royal Burgundy and the Strike green beans, bush beans. For climbing beans, I'm going to be planting the Blue Lake and the Purple King beans. I'm probably most excited for beans, as well as tomatoes and a few others, but I will keep you updated on how they go. One of the most exciting plants that I'm going to be growing are Cape gooseberries. These are the golden nugget. They're kind of like a tomatillo at least, but they're really sweet. They're in like a little husk. I have always wanted to grow them, and I see them in the shops and they're like $5 a plant, but this was like $1.50 for 200 seeds, so I'm really excited to grow these, and I'll probably be planting these really soon. Okay, so I may have gone a little bit overboard with tomato seeds. I know I have a problem, quite a big problem actually, and I bought a lot, yeah, like a lot, you know, but again, I want to see what grows well here and what doesn't, so that I know for next time. And I also want to grow things to see if I actually like the taste of it before. I've never been able to buy things like a Tigerella tomato in the supermarkets, or a yellow cherry honeybee tomato, so I'm really interested to try these for the flavor and also to see how they do in the climate that I'm in. And we also have really bad fruit flies here as well. They get into pretty much anything, so most of these tomatoes I'm going to be netting to keep those away, but I want to see what's resilient and what's not to the pests and bugs around my area. So the ones that I'm most excited for are the yellow cherry honeybee. So they are a semi-determinate, and they have yellow sweet fruit growing up to about 2.5 meters. I'm also really excited for the white cherry because I really like cherry tomatoes. I've got a lot of your usuals like the Roma tomatoes and the cherry cocktails. I know they grow pretty well here. Tigerella, I'm really excited to grow Tigerella tomatoes. Never grown them before, never tasted them before. I'm really excited to try the heirloom variety of the German Johnson. I see this on a lot of American homesteading channels, and I'm really excited to try it and never had before. This is has large pink to red fruit with a meaty flesh and few seeds, so this is going to be a good one for canning and soups if it grows well here. Moneymaker, I'm really excited to try that. Yellow pear, again, I love cherry tomatoes, and yellow tomatoes are a little bit sweeter, so I'm sure I'm going to love them. Another one I'm excited for is another heirloom variety, the Brandywine Red. So this has very large flat red fruit, pretty good for canning. It's very meaty inside as well, so I'm excited for that. It's got some beefsteak, Tommy toe, and a few others in there that I didn't mention. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot, but I am really excited to test this out and see what grows well. I didn't get too many capsicums and chilies because I really like the range on Boondy Seeds. So I'll be getting more of the capsicums from Boondy Seeds when they come in stock. From the seed collection, I got the Californian Wonder capsicum. I got some jalapenos. I don't really like the really intense hot chilies, but jalapenos I can do, and they have a medium flavor with a 5 out of 10 heat, which is kind of like my max that I want to be going. Another chili I got is the Hungarian Yellow Wax, and this has a mild flavor as well, or a medium flavor with a 4 out of 10 heat. And the last one that I got was a Hungarian Sweet Max Red, and that's a capsicum. Alright, moving on to squash and zucchinis, which I'm also really excited about, so I'm going to be showing you these. I got some spaghetti squash. I've never grown this before and it really intrigues me to see how well it grows. In terms of zucchini, I got 4 different types of zucchini to see how well each of them grow. So I got the Black Beauty, the Coco Zell, I'm not too sure how to pronounce that, and so this is an Italian heirloom. It's a bush as well, so it's not going to sprawl too far, and it has long, straight, lightly ribbed light green zucchinis. I got the golden zucchini because I love the color yellow in the garden, and I think golden zucchinis are going to be really pretty. And I also got some grey zucchini. Got some more cucumbers. I got the Poinsett, I believe that's how you pronounce it, and the green gem. I've got 2 types of pumpkin as well. Alright, so I'll go through the rest fairly quickly. I got some kale, beetroot, radishes to fix up my little stash that I have. So I'm really excited to grow okra. I've never grown it before. Clemson Spineless, and also the burgundy, so a red and a green, and I'm really excited to grow okra. Apparently it does really well in the heat and it gets really hot here in summer. It's also about 26 degrees right now in the middle of winter, so I think it's gonna do fairly okay here. I'm also trying to grow celery for the first time. I'm going to plant some of these later in the day. Lots of Asian vegetables, Chinese broccoli, Chinese celery, some more carrots, mustard greens. And in terms of flowers, I picked up some evening sunflowers, which I'm hoping to put around my main patch of my veggies. Got some true English lavender, some catmint for my cat, some cat grass for my cat. She's definitely a bit spoiled. And I also got some comfrey because I really wanted to try and grow that. Our soil is horrible here, so if I can do anything to put more nutrients back into the soil, I am going to do that, and that includes growing some comfrey for comfrey tea and just also as a really good mulch plant. Got some more salvias, some gypsophila, some yarrow, tansies, echinacea, and probably a few others that I have missed out. The last thing that I wanted to show you what I'm growing is this. It's for my cat. My partner's mom got this for us, and it is basically like a grow bar which grows catmint and catnip. Just take it out of the wrapping, and you put this in some water and the seeds basically start to grow. So I'm going to start this today and update you on how well that goes, and then hopefully I will have lots of catmint and catnip seedlings to spread out in the garden as well. So I really hope you enjoyed this kind of lengthy video of all of my seeds that I have bought for my spring and summer garden. I would really recommend the seed collection and Boondy Seeds for seeds in Australia. I'm not sure if they send them overseas or not, you'll have to check the website, but I would really like some recommendations of where you get your seeds from. I'm really interested to try some more heirloom varieties and different varieties that you don't really see in the shops and in garden centres. So if you have any recommendations, please leave them down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will keep you updated on how all of these grow and what does best. Please give this video a like if you enjoyed it and subscribe for more videos, and I will see you in my next one.